and butter, but I won't have to go back to the store at all for a couple of weeks now for $230 roughly USD. I think that is a good deal. Tell me what you think. All right, folks, I am back. I've been out all day and I've gone to a couple of different stores and I've done my best to try to section it off so I can tell you what I bought from each store, and then I'll tell you roughly about how much I spent. I'm going to do a calculation in my head. My mathematicians out there, you correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so I bought the majority of my stuff from Sam's Club, but then I got also, there's a grocery store and it's hard for me to pronounce it sometimes, but it's called Chedraui. I hope I pronounced that right. So I got some odds and ends from there, and then I also went to Sam's Club. So how I have it broken down is all of this stuff here, the produce and everything from here on over was Chedraui. Everything lined up down the center is from Sam's Club. And then it's from Costco. And then these couple of things over here is from Sam's Club. So let's get into it. And I won't go into the whole thing, but I did get my produce. So I've got cilantro here, got a bag of avocados, a bag of tomatoes, a bag of limes, in case you haven't figured it out yet. Oh, and an onion. I am going to be making some salsa, and then some few odds and ends, little snacks that I like, mayo, vinegar, just normal household items that, you would need. My broom broke and I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to just use duct tape. I got some other stuff I'm put on there too, but I'm not getting ready to buy a new broom. That broom is 2 months old. And, just little odds and ends. Got some tortillas, my butter, and all of that came from Chedraui. And there, at Chedraui, I spent a total of 880 pesos, which is around $50 USD. Then over here, my stuff from Sam's Club, I bought a whole chicken. Who does not love Sam's Club whole chicken? I bought a pack of steaks, and these are going to be several meals for me. And the way I broke this down is this pack was 371 pesos, which is about $20 USD. And there are 8 steaks in here. So that's roughly about $3 or so per meal. Then I love my cheese. And I love this type of cheese now, which I'd never heard of before moving here, but I'm hopelessly addicted. I got a pack of that and a thing of eggs. For this was also about 880 pesos, so $50-ish, maybe a little bit less than 50. So the bulk of my spending for today actually came from Costco. And let's break that down a little bit more. So at Costco, I got a thing of paella, which they made it for you fresh right there in the store. There's another video that's going to come out later on, or maybe I'll add it in this video, who knows, about that and how they cook that up. It was amazing. It just doesn't get any more fresh than that. Then I got some seasonings, and I use a lot of garlic powder, so it made sense for me to get a great big one. This kind of reminds me of Mrs. Dash, and I'm watching my salt intake now. I've been noticing a little elevation in my blood pressure since I've been here, so I definitely want to cut back on the salt. I've been eating a lot of processed foods too. I've been living my life. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Then I got a big old thing of croissants, and I'm definitely going to have to freeze some of these because this is massive. But I thought it was a good buy for what I can do. I already thought of a few different meals to have with it. And everybody know I love my little sweets. I got my little sweet treats. I'll probably give some of those away to the building attendants because that is a lot of cookies and they'll probably go bad before I get to eat them. Then I got a nice thing of grapes. I am thinking of making martinis tonight, so I got me some vodka. I got a couple of pineapples. Neither of them are ripe. One is a little closer than the other, so I'll leave them sitting out on the counter and let them do their thing, and then I'll cut them up and I'll freeze some and then keep some in the refrigerator. And then I got a big thing of dishwashing liquid, and then I got this 3-pack of chicken, and it's a lot of chicken. It's really, really heavy. A lot of chicken pieces in there. So this is going to be several meals. I'm thinking in each pack is probably at least 2 or 3 meals in each of these individual packs. So I'm looking at 6 to 8 meals total for this pack for, you know, I don't know, $30 maybe. And then I got some ground chicken or turkey, pavo. It's pavo. Pavo is turkey. So I got ground turkey. So I got a couple packs of that with this, and all of this that I got from Costco came up to 2,281 pesos, which is about $130. So 50-ish here from Chedraui, 50-ish here from Sam's Club, and about $130 here from Costco. So all together for everything that I got, I spent around $230 USD. This food is going to last me for a great while. I would only have to go back to the store probably at this point to maybe get more eggs and maybe some more butter and produce. Yeah, I won't need to go back to the store for anything. I mean, produce, you know, it's super cheap, but you can't get a whole bunch of it, and butter. But I won't have to go back to the store at all for a couple of weeks now for $230 roughly USD. I think that is a good deal. Tell me what you think.